It's called Blue at the Zoo, and it's an entire day dedicated to honoring our local law enforcement. Joining us this morning, Lisa Arts and Cheryl Feltman from Choice Financial to tell us a little bit about this event that they are sponsoring. Thank you, ladies, and Steve the Camel as well for coming in. Well, I guess first, a friend of mine was telling me about this event, said a couple hundred law enforcement will be honored at this event. So can you start by just telling us how you came up with this idea, Blue at the Zoo?
Well, every year we have a leadership retreat, and part of that is a community-focused event. And so Cheryl and I got our heads together, and we thought, what can we do this year to really honor some community members? And our minds went right away to our law enforcement. Yeah,
what a great idea. And how many law enforcement officers have already pre-registered?
Yes.
And what will they get when they go?
When they go, they'll come and get registered. They'll get them a People First wristband that they'll get to enter the zoo, and it's all free by Choice Financial. And camel feeding, Steve will be there. Steve, our camel, will be there. Face painting, our team leaders will be grilling hot dogs and having chips and ice cream and refreshments, and just to enjoy the night with their families.
I mean, expanding on that, I feel like you don't have to tell us, but it's obvious that this is really a group that you wanted to honor and to support. It's, you know, recently in the news the last couple of years, it hasn't always been easy for law enforcement seeing the support that they deserve.
Right. It's, you know, it's about our people first culture, and we try to do things for our communities, and their hard work and dedication that they have on a day-to-day basis. And Choices wants to be in our communities and volunteer our services and do what we can where we can. You'll see some photos that we have shared a little bit to show pieces of that.
Yeah, because you've done other events in the past. What are some of the other successful events you've held?
We have had a Build a Bike, where our team members had to go on a scavenger hunt to find the bike parts, and then they came together as a team to actually build the bike and put it together. And then we donated them to area youth in the Fargo and Grand Forks communities. Another big event for us is hospice. So every year we host Hawaiian for Hospice across 4 of our communities. And to date, we've helped raise close to $1 million for hospice across our state.
That's incredible. I know we have gone to that several times, and Irv Iniger has played a big role in that as well. Can you expand a little bit on how people can help support what you guys do?
Well, certainly, anytime we have a community event that's open to the general population in our communities, we welcome them to come and participate. We also online have an opportunity to vote for some amazing stories that go on in our communities that our employees are engaging in every day. So they can help play a role that way by giving their thumbs up and appreciation for what our team members across the state are doing.
What's happening here? I see sticky notes all over this police squad car.
These are photos that we had our communities get involved in all of our Choice locations, and our customers too, and they could write a note of thanking the law enforcement for their services and dedication, or a little note of whatever they would like to say. And we went and posted that on the police cars and even in their offices at work, so they could see the thanks that they were getting from the community.
What kind of feedback have you gotten from law enforcement agencies? I mean, this is just the start.
They're very appreciative that we're doing this. Grand Forks' hospice event was honoring our heroes too for the law enforcement, so that was their first event, and we had a great turnout there. And like Lisa said, we have 4 locations that host a hospice event, so it's very important, as well as other events that we like to be a part of too.
I thought the camel was maybe from the zoo, but you said that's actually your guys' mascot. So what does Steve the camel do?
This is our Choice Financial camel, Steve. He's a one-humped camel, and we have to be careful what we feed him. But Steve and a couple other camels actually travel around to our business customers, and they'll stop in on a random Wednesday and wish everyone a happy hump day and bring treats and just surprise them and bring a little fun into the workplace.
Sounds like Choice Financial is a great place to work.
We like to work hard, but we like to have a lot of fun while we do it. So, and just, you know, knowing that bettering the places we live, and that's what our police force does to the law enforcement. So it was just it kind of meshed well together with what our people first culture is. So,
well, maybe you guys can share some pictures as well after the fact, so we can see. Would you say at least 300 have already pre-registered? So,
yes.
That is happening on the 15th, and maybe some of the local law enforcement who are watching are willing to share what kind of experience this is. And I would imagine you'll probably want to do it again. Who knows how big it'll get.
We hope so.
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.
And thanks, Steve the Camel, as well. Stay with us. We have your daily motivation coming up next.